Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Breaking, video so gruesome cop sentenced to 5 years for shooting into car of teens, 16 times. Moments ago, Chicago police officer Marco Proano was sentenced for dumping 16 rounds into a car occupied by 6 unarmed teens who posed no threat. By Matt Agarist, November 20, 2017. Chicago, IL. In August, Chicago police officer Marco Proano told a jury that when he fired 16 shots into a car full of unarmed teenagers, that was not threatening him, he was just doing his job. However, the dashcam video was so gruesome that a jury did not agree. After only a 4-hour deliberation, Proano became the exception to the rule by actually getting convicted for his crimes. Proano was found guilty on 2 felony counts of using excessive force in violating the victim's civil rights. He was facing a maximum of 10 years in prison on each count, but moments ago, he was sentenced to just 5 years. Given Chicago's irresponsible and incredible ability to utterly fail at holding violent cops accountable, the sentence is surprisingly lengthy and precedent-setting. During the sentencing, U.S. District Judge Gary Feen-Ehrman rejected Proano's argument that he was forced to shoot at the car to save a teen's life. The judge said that at the time of the shooting, Proano was not a police officer. He was the source of chaos and violence. As the Chicago Sun-Times reports, Proano's sentencing hearing followed a week that saw prosecutors drop several criminal charges in state court in connection with alleged police misconduct, including what is believed to be the first mass exoneration in Cook County history. Advertisement. Daniel Herbert, Proano's attorney, told the judge that prosecutors can consider the message received. Every law enforcement officer on the streets would not dare step into the shoes of Marco Proano, Herbert wrote earlier this month. Marco Proano was a decorated police officer who now is branded as a criminal. A search of his name does not reveal heroic arrests or public service awards, rather it is story after story about his indictment, trial, and conviction. The unqualified anguish that Proano and his family have endured throughout this ordeal cannot be naysayed. His reputation is gone. Read more: cops kill pregnant Native American woman on tribal land while conducting a wellness check. This sympathetic description of a dangerous cop who nearly killed 6 kids as a hero should come as no surprise given the fact that Herbert is also representing Jason Van Dyke, the Chicago police officer facing murder charges in state court after fatally shooting 17-year-old Laquan McDonald in his back as he ran away. The family of McDonald is likely encouraged by this conviction and subsequent sentencing as it could pave the way to hold the man accountable who murdered their son. Naturally, the Fraternal Order of Police took to expressing their disappointment with the verdict at the time and attempted to paint Proano as a victim of public scrutiny. The pressure on the police is making the job extremely difficult, FOP President Kevin Graham said in the statement. It seems that the criminal elements in our society are not accountable in our justice system, while the police face an intense scrutiny for every split-second decision they make. Given the fact that Proano is the first cop to be convicted in memory, Graham's claim of scrutiny for Chicago cops is laughable. As TFTP reported in 2015, the deeply troubling police dashcam video was kept from the public by the city of Chicago, which showed Proano fire into a car occupied by 6 unarmed teenagers. Police did not want the public to see this video, and after you watch it, you will know why. After the shooting, city lawyers successfully convinced a federal judge to put the video under a protective order, which prevented parties to the lawsuit from releasing it publicly. However, after watching the video, retired Cook County Judge Andrew Berman was so disturbed by what he saw that he leaked it to the Chicago Reporter. Neither Berman nor the reporter were subject to the order. Read more: family paid $4.9 million after college grad beaten, tasered, dragged and killed in jail on video. I've seen lots of gruesome, grisly crimes, said Berman. But this is disturbing on a whole different level. In March of 2015, the teens won a federal lawsuit against the city and 3 police officers, using the video as the center of their case. In the video, Proano shoots into a moving car of 6 unarmed teenagers. 2 of the teenagers were shot, one in the shoulder and the other in the left hip and right heel, according to court documents. CPD's policy prohibits officers from firing at moving vehicles that are not a threat. The teens in the car posed zero threat to Proano, who jumped out of his cruiser and immediately unloaded his weapon into multiple unarmed teenagers. After the shooting, police discovered that the car was stolen. However, the teen was found not guilty because prosecutors were unable to prove he knew the car was stolen. Even if they had stolen this vehicle, the actions of Officer Proano would not have been justified. For nearly 2 years, because he and his cronies hid the video, Proano was never disciplined and remained an active member of the Chicago Police Department. Thanks to a judge with a conscience, however, all that has changed. Below is the video you were never supposed to see.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago. And so this is another way to give. And it's a nice thing too, because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.